What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the second episode of Nexus News, where we give you all things Nexus-y and delicious that's going on in the game. And as usual, Zeno's here, as he was in episode 1, and Olsina,
Hello.
Warrior Princess, is here as well.
The match begins in 10 seconds.
So today we'll be going over the patch notes that are on the PTR that will be coming out December 11th with the Christmas event. So first off, let's talk about the experience. So, ooh, dodge that out. Yeah, so the experience, they've removed all the experience earned from destroying forts and keeps. They decreased experience earned from towers by 50%. The passive experience gain was increased though by 15%.
Okay.
The increased experience gained by defending mercenaries by 100%, and laning mercenary experience, nothing changed.
Die. Rip solo lane.
Yeah, this is their.
It'll still be there, but it won't be as near as important as it once was, which is the disappointing thing about it.
Coming from a solo laner.
Yeah, someone who's solo laning right now, actually. As I talked about in the first Nexus news, I don't really care. I don't like it. I understand why. It's just the direction they're wanting to go in for the whole fight more thing, instead of just letting the team waves win the game for you, pretty much. But as a solo laner at heart, it definitely hurts me. Especially also with the specialist class going away sometime next year. But I mean, I understand why they're doing it. It's just sucks. I mean, I don't like it.
So also the catapult minions will be spawning after you destroy the fort, which is the first building right here. So it'll be spawning after you destroy a fort every third wave, and then I think they go back to normal after you kill keeps. I think.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the way it's supposed to be.
But yeah, it's pretty interesting what they're doing with the all that stuff. Trying to make it more brawly, more team oriented, and less like, hey, I'm just gonna sit in the solo lane and just troll the entire game.
Like I would with Murky, for example, who I'm playing right now.
Are you playing with the Butcher up there?
Yeah, I've actually been beating him in the fight so far, believe it or not.
That's good.
But now the experience thing, I mean, okay, it's going to. I know one thing I want to note about this before we segue over to something else. One thing that it's going to seriously help is it's going to help characters like a Malthael, for example, who is just really strong at taking camps, because the big XP boost is, you know, towards capturing mercenaries. You get 100% more. So characters like that are going to shine in the solo lane, you know, or character, or even like Murky, who has a bribe like that, you know, that's capturing a mercenary camp. So stuff like that, people are going to shine. But just like your standard solo lane, who's not necessarily the best at camps, maybe like a Azul, for example, he's okay at camps, but not my first, second, or fourth, or fifth choice. They're going to be hurt a little bit, but then again, they're also supposed to be switching over to more of a different role. But anyway, that's all I wanted to throw in about that.
So
that's all I wanted to say.
That's all I wanted to say. So moving forward, a bunch of heroes have actually gotten armor changes to go along with the new armor changes that they are trying to implement. So pretty much they're making it so you can't stack armor, just like how you can't stack movement speed anymore. It's just to prevent people from just like making things like main tank Zul a thing.
Yeah, which
So,
has been a thing.
Yeah, it has been a thing.
HTC.
But so pretty much any hero that got like armor talents, or has armor talents, like for instance, Murden's Leap or Diablo's talent where he can charge, or Butcher's, I think, charge gives him armor when he impacts. I'm not sure. I know it was on the
It's a
list.
talent. It's a talent. I believe it's a level 16 talent. It's a talent that I like to choose. If it's the same talent that I'm thinking of.
Yeah. They pretty much buffed all that stuff, and they buffed Nova's armor shredding, so that's interesting. Now how it works is that the highest armor increase will now be the one that it gives you. So if you have two heroes giving you, let's say, I was giving someone 10 armor, and then, you know, they got 25 armor, so they would just have the 25 armor instead of both.
Yeah. But, you know, I get because the armor can just be stupidly overstacked, so...
Yeah, pretty much. So the big parts of this patch, besides the Christmas event, and getting that sweet new Stitches skin...
we do need to talk about the skins here in a moment as well.
Stitches and Sylvanas are getting the rework, which I called the Sylvanas rework on the
Sure, we did.
on the BlizzCon video. So I'm pretty sure I was the only one that called that.
The
Or,
Stitches
well,
one was really random.
Yeah, Stitches was one I don't think anyone knew was coming.
Yeah.
But they have gotten reworked. Those videos are up on the channel. They're actually really good. I know I liked the Sylvanas one a lot. I think it's gonna be pretty good. She has a lot more build variety, and it just felt more fun playing her than it has in the past 2 months. Granted, I don't play her as much as I used to or want to, but it's definitely better. She's got more than one build now, which definitely helps. Pretty much she's got her trait build, her Shadow Dagger build, and her... which was it? It was the Q build, I think. The Withering Arrow build, which was really fun. All of them are super...
I was gonna say, that one looks really fun.
Yeah, all of them are really fun.
I haven't got to try any of them yet, but she looks like a lot of fun. You know, this change getting her prep more for her becoming a ranged assassin, which is right around the corner. Stitch's rework also seems pretty interesting. Because honestly, like I said, it's something that really no one thought was going to happen. It just seemed kind of random. I know when it initially was announced, everyone was really upset about it. It's just like, no, he's fine. Don't mess with him, whatever. But, you know, really all I feel like they did to him was just, they were trying to make a fun champion more fun. I think that's how I kind of get out of it. You know, they definitely changed some things about his hook, which is pretty obvious. That was one of their big points, you know, with a lot of talent upgrades throughout his entire tree. That's going to make for a lot of interesting gameplay.
Yeah, the Stitches rework definitely is something that no one really saw coming. It is more of like a, here's a hero that hasn't had much, like, pretty much any love recently. Like, I mean, he gets like maybe a talent, like chain, not like shuffle or anything, but like a nerf or whatever here and there, or a buff slightly to this, or a slight tweak on his ult at 20 that one time where he got hungry Stitches.
Yeah.
But other than that, he's pretty much been the same almost since the game came out, minus like minor changes.
So in that sense, yeah, in that sense, that's fair. That, you know, he's going to get a change because he hasn't changed a lot. So that's fair. I do get that.
But yeah, Stitches felt pretty good as well. He honestly didn't really change a whole lot. The hook is going to take some getting used to just because it has the shorter range. But if you take Fishing Hook, which is still a really good talent, it pretty much, I think it ends up being more than it was before since they nerfed his range, but then they buffed Fishing Hook. So if you take that, I think it's actually a longer hook than it was before, which is pretty nice. I didn't really get to test it since I was just playing with bots or like the Arthas bot on test mode, so I didn't really get like accurate descriptions on all this stuff. But he has a couple more build varieties. Before it was either slam or like pretty much a healing build. Now you can do like like a hook healing build hybrid, and you can just like live forever. It's ridiculous. I think if you
don't they,
yeah, there's a globe quest you can take at like level 1 or level 4. I forget which one. And you can same thing with Sawaj. It's an infinitely stacking quest. Oh crap. Infinitely stacking quest. And what it does is that it doesn't have a cap. Like normally won't have a cap, but in that kind of situation it does. So you can get up to ridiculous amounts of just healing and health and damage. Like I was able to one-shot people with Sylvanas with the Shadow Dagger. Like it was absolutely ridiculous. Granted, you'll probably never get that many stacks, but you know, it's just there. But the Stitches one, you could get up to like 36,000 health, and I was like, this is ridiculous. Again, you're not gonna get that high. Did you just kill Butcher?
Yeah, if you happen to notice earlier, I also killed him in a 1v1 earlier too.
Oh no, I didn't look.
Oh yeah. For the viewers, if you've been paying attention up in the corner of the kills, I've been wrecking Butcher up here. It's been quite entertaining.
Onward.
Yeah, but both of the reworks honestly feel pretty good. Some of the better reworks actually that have come out.
I'm definitely excited to play this Sylvanas one when it comes live, because I do enjoy playing her. And like I said, this is to kind of get her prepped for being a ranged assassin.
Oh yeah,
you know, before she could do damage. I mean, there's no doubt about it, but now she's really getting more into that role.
I've known much better healers.
Yeah, she definitely feels more assassin-y now. She can dish out some damage with those builds.
As well as still keep her solo lane presence.
Yeah, oh yeah, they totally changed how her trait works now. You have to activate it, and it's on a 40-second cooldown.
Damn. I was hoping I'd make it.
That's fine. He wasn't gonna do anything to us because he's just a little bitch boy. But he might do something to us.
Taking it off the reworks, I do want to talk about the Christmas skins and what your thoughts are on those, because I've got some mixed feelings.
I like the Christmas skins.
I like them as well, and that's not what I necessarily have mixed feelings on. What I have mixed feelings on is I like the Dehaka one. That's probably by far my favorite. The Stitches one makes complete sense with the rework, but I'm not digging the Valeera. I like the skin, but me and you, we talked about this off camera. Valeera didn't need a skin. And that's what kind of bugs me, is that they had a lot of great potential for like these toy skins with other characters, and it's just like it was just wasted potential in my opinion for this angle.
I was kind of thinking the same thing. I don't think she needed another Christmas.
Yeah, I feel like putting her in there for this is I really do feel like it's wasted potential. You know, I know a lot of people always, you know, beg for a Ragnaros skin or a Viking skin. And honestly, out of those two, I was actually thinking about it. I think a Lost Viking skin would have been a perfect fit for this whole toy angle that they're doing. I really do. I think it'd have been really cool to see a Lost Viking toy skin or something like that. I think that'd have been a really cool angle to go with.
No, but yeah, I understand. Valeera doesn't really need a whole lot of skins, especially since like she's a hero that not a whole lot of people play. Like,
yeah,
they could have definitely give someone else some skins, and it would be pretty good.
I'm not digging the kid announcer either. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't like the kid announcer.
We have Kevin, so we're good.
Yeah, Kevin pretty much does whatever I need him to do. But no, the Christmas skins I think are pretty good this year. I like the toy theme. I like the Dehaka skin. I like the Stitches skin. The Valeera skin looks good. She just didn't need it. They could have done like wind up Lucio or something. That would have been pretty cool. Something like that maybe. Lucio definitely needs another skin.
I suppose there's a lot of heroes that needed new skins, and Valeera was not one of them.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's fair. So the other major change that happened recently was that they quote unquote fixed quick match, and I say quote unquote because each quick match game you'll get pretty much things that will help you build a team comp. Like earlier, we tried to queue for this and it wouldn't let Lucina pick whatever she wanted because it said, hey, you can't play these roles because you need to play these roles. So how that works is pretty much anything under a 5 stack, you have to fill certain roles. In a 5 stack, you can just pick whatever the fuck you want, and you'll just be put up against other people that just pick whatever the fuck they want. But so each game you'll be getting a tank, a healer, and then some variation of melee, ranged, and whatever else. There's been multiple occasions though where I'll spend 10 minutes in a quick match queue, like, because it's searching for certain roles. It's not able to place you quickly, as the name suggests, quick match. So,
Right.
like, I know Phoenix and I the other day were playing, and we spent like 10 minutes in queue. And when we finally got games, it was so, like, such a misbalanced match that, like, we were playing against people that were, like, level 3 and level 5, and, like, you could tell that they were actually level 3 and level 5. Like, they weren't Smurfs. They wasn't, like, a fresh account. These were level 3 and level 5 players. It was ridiculous
That's sad.
because I felt so bad killing them, but I knew if it was the other shoe, or if I that was me, they would do the same thing to me. So I was just like, okay, I don't feel so bad now. Like, it was just Grandmasters bending me over and fucking me down Dragonshire. So, you know. But they did, like, kind of incentivize you to play different heroes because they give you the XP boost. So, pretty much it's only been tanks and healers. Every now and then a damage one will pop up. So, like, right now I'm showing, like, healers and tanks. You can actually search for people that I think are just boosted. I thought you could. Maybe not. I thought you were able to the other day. Maybe not. Maybe I was just making that up. But, pretty much tanks and healers are always going to have bonus XP. And, you get, like, about 40,000 experience for it. So it's not, like, anything, like, game-breaking, but it's like, hey, here you go. Try something else out. I know you really wanted to play Chen, but maybe you shouldn't play Chen. You can play another panda. You can play Lily and get bonus XP. And you're like, okay, I was just playing to play a panda. So,
Right.
because, you know, they make specific quests just for pandas. But
I don't think quick match in any game will ever be fixed.
I mean, it's better than it was, but the later it gets, like, I think we were playing at, like, midnight or something, so maybe that's why our games were a little mismatched. But, you know, the kids just got done watching Ninja stream on Fortnite, and then they came over to HOTS to play, so, I don't know.
Yeah.
So the other random change that came up in the patch notes, actually now that I'm looking at it, the boss camps, sentinel camps, and support camps will now be flagged as elite. Elite mercenary camps are unstoppable and unbribable. So that kind of, like, the sentinel camp is the one on Hanamura where it is the big brother Genji, I believe, and the support camp is the Volskaya camp. So you couldn't bribe them anyway. You used to be able to, not bosses, but those other camps. But they've made them unstoppable, which will make them harder to, definitely the Big Brother Genji harder to take. Granted, he doesn't do a whole lot of damage unless you stand in that cleave, but it was nice just being able to stun him out of the cleaves and stuff. So it's just gonna make it a little harder. Not anything, like, difficult. Yeah, it's not, like, fucking horrible to play against. But pretty much, I think that's everything we wanted to talk about on this little episode. It's not like the last one where it was like 50 minutes or whatever. There's some minor stuff.
A lot to talk about, though.
Yeah, pretty much since I've made the videos for Sylvanas and Stitch's PTR reworks. You can check that out on the channel. I'm not gonna go, like, super in depth about them, but I will say that I do like them. Yeah, so pretty much log in next week. You got a new Stitches, you got a new Sylvanas, you got a sweet Christmas skins. The whole event's going on with the board game, which I think is neat. So, there you go. Do you guys want to say anything else before we leave?
Yeah, make sure to stay tuned to Thurblife Gaming because we're going to have an announcement coming out soon for what we're going to be doing for Christmas. Still not going to reveal that yet. That will be in the reveal video.
The reveal video. It's where I take off my trousers and show you the Christmas presents I've been hiding for you.
So make sure to tune into that.
Well, it's
Merry Christmas to all.
Yeah, no, but you know, it's kind of like when you're a kid and you open up Christmas presents, right? And it's just a bunch of socks and you just feel disappointed. That's pretty much how that's going to be for everyone else.
You wouldn't know what that's like because you don't have a kid, you idiots.
No, I was a kid. When you get socks as a kid.
You said when you have a kid and...
Well, I meant when you are a kid. You know what I meant. Do as I say, not as I do. Alright. Well, until next time, be sure to subscribe for more content to come. Like I said, we have the Christmas announcement coming. We have our predictions video on the way. A couple guides are in the works right now. Those are kind of a pain in the ass to make, so stick around for a little while. Maybe you'll find something you like. We might be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what the game plan is. So we'll see. The links for all the descriptions and everything are always down below. So until next time, guys, have a great rest of your day. See you.